No, I know we talked about this a bit last night. I was in disbelief when chat told me IGN rated the Season 3 finale for Invincible 4. So, of course, we talked about it last night. But I am actually still stun-locked on it. This morning I woke up and remembered the review, and I'm still mad. Yeah, IGN, like, it's not like a meme. They really did give it a 4. They said it is the worst episode in the series, the first bad episode of Invincible. And it's, I don't know, it sent me on like this spiral, like almost an existential spiral of what is even the point in a company like IGN reviewing things anymore. Like, it feels so obsolete. Because they have so many different reviewers, there's so many different tastes. What is the point in having the guy who gave Megaflopolis a 9 also review Invincible Season 3? Like, what does that do? This guy's already huffing his own farts thinking that he, in his words, Megalopolis is capable of rewriting your body, soul, and mind, and then tasking him with reviewing Invincible Season 3. Like, this, like, it's just fundamentally useless. Because I'm really starting to think it's not even rage bait. Like, that was my big cope last night, is that it has to be rage bait from IGN, but I don't think it is anymore. I think it is just a product of just being so archaic and having different people reviewing different things and people's tastes just not aligning with the thing that they're reviewing, that it leads to shit like this. Thanks, membership, Brian. I think he's just their go-to rage bait guy when a big show comes out because he only reviews contrarian takes for big stuff. Yeah, I was looking through his list as well. Like, it does seem like that is kind of a common trend with his reviews, but it can't be useful, right? Like, for a company like IGN, it cannot be useful to have like a designated rage bait spitball magnet. Like, you'll get some clicks, but mostly what people are going to do is what they're doing right now, just making fun of it on Twitter without ever actually engaging with the article itself. Because why the fuck are you going to go here? It's absolutely outrageous. No one's going to bother clicking on it. It's too rage baity. So, like, I don't even think that's what's going on. Like, I just can't see what they'd get out of it if that is, like, the design. Like, if this guy is, like, engineered to be the rage baiter, I don't think he does anything to help IGN, so why would you keep him around? But they're not getting rage clicks is the argument I'm making. When you have something that's this egregiously off the mark, no one's gonna ever actually click on it. They're just going to make fun of it on Twitter from just the headline alone. And I think that's totally fine to do because this is so ridiculous, there's no possible way of justifying this review. And when you read it, it's very clear he either didn't watch it or purposefully just throws the most outrageous statements about it. Like, we already read the whole thing last night, I'm not gonna bother doing that again. But just like calling it narratively scattered and thematically incoherent is like very evident. He is either doing it purposefully or truly just didn't watch it and maybe just saw TikTok shorts with highlights. But look how many comments this article has. I bet it has more than any other review from this year. That's a really good, actually that's a really good thing to look at. This article has 460 comments. What is his... Well, this is a bad metric because this is another one of his stinkers, but what does this one have for Megalopolis? 314. It's not a huge difference. Let's go to, like, a different reviewer that still has a functioning frontal lobe. Let's go just general reviews on a big property. What do we got? 192 on the Wheel of Time Season 3. I don't know what that is. I don't know what this is. Daredevil Born Again, 239. Daredevil Born Again is 6? I haven't watched it yet, but aren't people loving this show? I've seen nothing but good things. Holy. Is this movie out yet? Did Drop come out? I really want to see it. They gave oh my god. They gave Drop a 7. This is that god-awful Blumhouse hemorrhoid where it's about a woman who gets a FaceTime from a criminal who's got her family held hostage if she doesn't kill her date. And it's the movie about just like text messages coming through and Ring doorbell. They gave that a 7. I mean, I haven't watched it yet. Maybe it really is super good. You said exploding and dazed in the membership, Dylan. But it does seem like the Invincible 4 has more engagement than most of their other reviews. So maybe it is on purpose. Yeah, maybe. No, their Monster Hunter Wilds review has almost double it. But I think most people are also probably mad about that because they gave it an 8, which is lower than a lot of other publications gave it. So no, maybe that is just another point for the rage bait being the idea. Their Mickey 17 one has 3 times the engagement of their Invincible 4. And they gave Mickey 17 an 8. Honestly, I actually agree with the 8. I'd probably give it like an 8.5 maybe. Nah, probably not even 8.5. I'd probably keep it in an 8. Like, that one's not egregious. This is. No, I didn't see that at all, Matthew. I didn't even know that was going on. Watch the finals 5th season trailer. Oh, did that come out? The Monster Hunter review comments are the opposite, actually. Oh, really? Interesting. But even still, I think just going through that makes it kind of clear that it's not like Rage Bait does a ton for them. I just really think this guy has dog shit taste, and they put him on Invincible. That's a recipe for disaster. Like, I just don't see I really do not see the point in companies anymore doing reviews where they have like a staff of reviewers that each do different things with different tastes. Like, I think there's just so much more merit now in just, like, individuals. Like, you find someone whose taste that you find, like, a lot of like, commonality with, and you'll see what they say about a property. Which is why things like Letterboxd, I think, does pretty well. Because this is just embarrassing. It's truly embarrassing. No, they're planning to get the next season of Invincible out next year. You see 2K bricks Civ 5 right when Civ 7 came out, so it's completely unplayable with no communication from the studio? No, I did not see that. Did he have any specific complaints or just generalizations? He had some specific complaints, but they're complaints that an actual lobotomite would make if you sat them in front of the screen. It just does not seem like, based on everything he's stated here, that he even watched it. Like, and I don't mean that as an exaggeration. It really does read like he didn't watch the episode. So, like, for example, he says, like, a hero's dilemma here never even arrives. Like, it's just... It's shameful. Oh, I forgot to turn on the clone machine. Use your subsomnus. It was a show worth watching. I think Invincible is a must-watch. The only complaint I have about Season 3 is its animation. Like, it feels like it's on a shoestring budget for absolutely no reason. This is the show that should have the budget of fucking Rings of Power. Like, there is no excuse why the animation should look as bad as it does for 6 episodes. That's the only complaint I have. Hey, thanks for the membership, Squiddy. Nice, Audrin. IGN also gave the first 6 episodes of Severance Season 2 a 6. What? We do this like once every 8 months, just going through the absolute lunacy of IGN reviews. That's craziness.